These twin sisters are truly incredible. As long as they kiss each other, they can merge their abilities together and become a heterochromatic beauty with immense power. But when facing the Susanoo form that can summon a planetary devastation with a mere gesture, they are still completely overwhelmed and unable to fight back. Ever since Jack was expelled from the hero's party, he has been living a peaceful and harmonious life with his younger sister. But this tranquility didn't last more than a few days before his overwhelming strength led to a summons from the dungeon raid team. Even more bizarre, the leader of the team turned out to be the once arrogant blonde-haired hero. Though the blonde hero acts recklessly, his combat power is undeniably formidable. After repeated questioning, they finally learned that the blonde hero had encountered in a nearby dungeon a humanoid guardian with independent consciousness. In the past, humanoid sentries in dungeons had human-like forms, but none possessed self-awareness. Yet the guardian from yesterday not only had astonishing power, but might also be carrying a dungeon artifact capable of healing Jack's sister. Jack immediately accepted the request.
それじゃあリリアたちを借りていくな。ルード、いろいろと悪かった。せいぜい死なねえようにな。ありがとう。
The six-person team officially began their dungeon raid. Using a teleportation array, they quickly arrived at the first floor of the dungeon. Luna, entering for the first time, expected a narrow cave, but was shocked to find it indistinguishable from the human world. Jack explained that the dungeon space follows distorted laws, and everything here is an illusion. Even the blazing sun in the sky is a false projection. Before he finished speaking, three color-shifting monsters suddenly charged at them. Facing these familiar foes, Jack calmly used his taunt skill to draw all the monsters' attacks toward himself. His teammates took just over 10 seconds to wipe them all out. The team pressed forward and reached the 9th floor in one go. The next floor would be the Guardian's domain. The Guardian, with a God's eye, had already assessed everyone's strength. He was eagerly awaiting Jack's arrival. It had been a long time since he'd faced such an intriguing challenger. The group took a short break to recover. Then they stepped into the Guardian's exclusive floor. Before them lay a vast grassland. Before they could even steady themselves, the eager Guardian had already flashed before them. To welcome a warrior like Jack, he would unleash his full power on his home turf. Before he finished speaking, he swung his sword directly at Jack. In just one exchange, Jack's arm was nearly severed. He tried to ask if the Guardian possessed the wish-granting artifact, but was harshly interrupted by the Guardian. The Guardian transformed into a Susanoo form, gaining several times more power and a massively extended health bar. Jack and the others were completely unable to withstand it. Fortunately, his shield could protect the entire team, preventing any casualties. But pure defense was not a long-term solution. Feeling the 30,000 points of stored damage within it, Jack decisively unleashed his ultimate move. However, this world-shattering skill failed to kill the monster instantly. Instead, it triggered the monster's berserk mode. With a casual swing, it severed the knight's arm. Seeing this, the twin sisters stopped holding back and immediately activated their soul fusion technique. They combined their powers into one. Jack also evenly distributed his shield among all teammates, with everyone launching fierce attacks in turn. The monster's health was nearly depleted, but in a flash, it launched a surprise attack. Jack had no choice but to step forward and take the blow. 俺の最後のダメージを力に変える